This pile of boxes has been on my to-do list for a while. I've been collecting TPS boxes, so this is from the Planner Society monthly kit, for about a year now, and I am ready to create my project. So currently I have something of a junk journal mess, and as you can see, I've got a box here with some well, it started with some papers for a specific project that I was working on, and then it just became lots of little bits of different projects would just have leftovers put in there, and it looks like I've got some other little something in here. Okay, these are little flower petals. Okay, more. So then I kind of morphed into a mixed media collection, and I want to have a better system. And so because I'm a creative, my system is just everything out where I can see it. And I know where it is. It just doesn't look so appealing, but it works for me. But I do want to do something about this. So these are some project life cards and different kinds of cards, and I think there's stickers back there that I like to alter and include in gifts and things from time to time. On that shelf, I think I did a video a while back, but this is kind of my mixed media shelf of all kinds of things, and it's quasi organized, things are grouped because I couldn't decide how I wanted to collect my things into containers. So this is my sticker, kind of my first idea, but behind organizing my stickers, and I still kind of use this, but this is not a perfect system. So and then up here, more junk journal stuff. Just gonna be real with you folks. Pretty much most of this is containers full of bits and bobs of junk journal things and things that I like to look at. I do rotate these around seasonally, except this, Christmas in July, why not? But just things that I use or that I want to look at. So I plan to do one project at a time, kind of, and then down here, these are all different papers. All of these are just different scrapbooking papers or cardstocks, or there's some other little magazine holders that I plan to use. I have some in there that's holding them up now, but I thought I would modify those back there. And then there's my scrap pile in the back. And then just all kinds of books and magazines and things that I use for mixed media, not organized, no system. So my goal is to start with this and see if I can't organize this. So what I'm doing is just taking my box, and it took me a while to decide which way I wanted to do it, and then I just decided, don't fight the box, just work with the box that you have, because I was thinking about cutting this off and then retaping the lid down so that I'd have a slot there. I thought, you know what, that's too much work. So what I'm going to do is trim this box top off and this lip right here. Got my fancy pointer tool. And so I'm just going to do a little tutorial for you, I guess. And then, now that I have this that I can lay open, I have, this is a little metal, got from a little estate sale once, but I needed metal. And then I have just one of my little roller. I use it for my crafts. I have another one for fabric. And I'm just lining this up on right on the fold there. And I'll follow this and just make a cut. And watch your fingers. But, and I do have a mat underneath here, so you can see that. And then I just just put this right in the crease, and I follow my metal ruler, or I try, and I try to keep my fingers out of the way. And as you can see, this is just a little one. I just fold it back, because if you just tear it, you're gonna rip. You can rip in and not get a straight line. So, and I'm not good with those straight edge tools. Just being real here, folks. And then I just go in, and whatever little pieces are still connected, I just trim it. There. And that is step one. And I'm saving these for another project. Now what I'm left with is, looks like a little letter tray. It can be an inbox. Now, as you can see, I've got 4 of them already assembled here, and all I'm doing is just setting them on top of each other, and then I have fancy duct tape. I was actually going to cover this with TPS paper when I wanted to have the lid on it, and then I realized you can't see it. I probably will do it anyway, but right now I'm putting it together, and I'm just using this. I love this duct tape. It looks like little bits of lace. It's some of my favorite. So I'm just using this, and then here, I'll show you what I've already done. I'm taping them together. So I just start around the back, line them up, and tape around the sides so they hold together, and now I have a paper sorter. And I'm going to finally be able to tame my junk journal paper mess. I'm super excited. I took some boxes in there, just kind of get an idea of how many would fit on that shelf, and I'm thinking that 5. I'm going to have a little bit of room at the top, but that's okay because I usually overfill things. And it's pretty simple. I just gonna tape around here. And there we have it. Let's go see what I can fill it up with. Clean that out. I am gonna leave that there for now. I can only do one project at a time. And perfect. It fits perfectly. I could probably put one more in there, but let's be real, I'm probably just gonna pile things up because that's what I do. But the goal is to organize the pieces a little better. I have some more boxes which I may put here and then figure out where to move these to. Probably. Does sound like what I'll probably do. So, I have gone through that one box and found that I have a few more categories than I realized. So this is how I kind of sorted things. I decided to put music papers here, book papers here, just regular coffee dyed papers here. These are painted papers, or like if I printed something out that, you know, it's just kind of a, what I'm calling, you know, painted mixed media. Sometimes I put napkins and stuff on it, and tissue paper and specialty papers. So just basically every other category I got. What is wrapping paper, sewing papers, magazine papers that haven't been painted on. Oh, this is where I put the printed paper. So what I realized is, that's great and all. See my mixed media pile back there? Ooh, that's the next project. Focus, Deanna. And I still have some more things that I had that are not in a category there. So I'm finding categories, or finding that I need to make new categories. But thanks for letting me at least show you my first solution. Very excited about how this TPS box paper sorter kind of turned out. And I mean, you could use it for anything. You could keep your kits in there. I have downsized my kits into a kind of a different system. Oh, I can link that video here, I guess. But I really need something to help me tame my junk journal. I think this is gonna do. The door into my laboratory had a hole in it. I rent, so I don't own. So I've tried to come up with a creative way to cover this, and this is my answer. It's not finished, but this is the starting. So I get to look at this every time I enter the room. The hole was, I think, right about back here. And I just taped it together in the back, used a command hook. And I've sort of stained around the edges. Just, I don't know, like that. And I plan to add embellishments and things as I go. Just whatever I want up there. But that is what I did with the lids. So thanks for letting me share this little project. If you do something fun with your boxes, with your packaging, I'm always trying to come up with new and fun ways to recycle things in my junk journaling and mixed media journey. So I would love to see what you do. Just tag me on social media at Instagram or Facebook. I'm The Organized Miss, of course, here on YouTube. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I will talk to you later. Have a good day.